Welcome to my local train station, Cheltenham Spa, which is just over 100 miles from London. Now, if I was to buy a train ticket right now, it's going to cost me £108.40, and that's one way. You could literally buy a bike for that, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase a bike for less than the price of a train fare and ride it all the way to London for a very important engagement. What could possibly go wrong? We're on the road. I'm praying the rain holds up and the bike does too. 50 kilometers per hour on a 40-year-old bike. Emma, I may have made a bit of a mistake, but I'm currently en route. Oh, you know, mate, that's a solid effort. Oh, me. Can the UK sort out the potholes? Oh, shit. That's what I was worried about. Looking at the old Peugeot, ANC Halfords. Downtube shifting, nice skinny bars, keeping it aerodynamic. I reckon this could be the perfect London commuter, cheaper than a train ticket. Transaction made. What a weapon. This is a Peugeot from 1987. Now, in its prime, it was a serious bit of kit, but 40 years on, is it still up to the job? And I bought it for just £85. Now, if I'm honest, we've got 100 miles to do, and I still need to be on my A game. So, yeah. Oh, you beauty. My ride takes me east through the picture postcard Cotswolds, through to Burford, then on to Witney, past Jeremy Clarkson's farm, and on to Oxford. It's then a mad dash through Watlington and Marlow before entering London from Ealing. It's a fairly flat route, and it takes the train 2 hours and 8 minutes. Here we go. 100 miles, let's be having ya. Oh, it feels rubbish already. My saddle is so small. I need to pull over. I haven't got much saddle post. This is a hack. Oh, shit. That's what I was worried about. So I've been having issues with the saddle. 3 miles in, it kept dropping. And what's happened is that it's just so greased up that it's just sliding all over the place. And as I was trying to get it tight, the bolt just basically just severed and snapped and left me just 3 miles out of town, and I can't ride 100 miles out of the saddle. So, mission is to go and repair or bodge this so I can get back on the road. Right. Let's go and find some tools and fix it. Right, here we are. Let's see if these guys can help me with my saddle issue. I'm on the route to London. Right. And my clamp bolt has snapped because apparently I might have done it up too tight. Or that might look like it will do it, you know. Oh, you know, mate, that's a solid effort. Right, on we go. The adventure continues. Saddle, for the moment, is in the right place, which is a good sign. We're on the road. It's gone 9. There's still a long way to go. I'm praying the rain holds up and the bike does too. Now, it has to be said, on a good day, 100 miles should take me about 5 hours, which is 2 hours and 52 minutes longer than the train. So it does give me a little bit of wiggle room before my important engagement. But not that much wiggle room. Right, now I've got up to 50 kilometers per hour on a 40-year-old bike. It's about time you hit that like button. If you like this content and you want to see more of it, you know what to do. I don't know how they do these bikes with these hoods. They're just so uncomfortable. Literally, my hand's gonna be like a freaking claw by the end of the day. Like that. It is mental to think that the bike I'm riding is only £85. Got a little bit of money to play with. So I'm hoping in my budget I could get a little pasta salad. Maybe to keep the fuel topped up, do you know what I mean? But at the moment, it's feeling good. I like the skinny bars. It's almost like things have gone full circle. They're nice and skinny, nice and aerodynamic. It's got a racing geometry. It's only 2 chain rings, meaning I haven't got a triple in there, so it's, you know, it's designed for speed. $55 kilometer spin. It's 11. Oh, me. Can the UK sort out the potholes? Hell. I'm gonna say my enjoyment levels out of 10 are a solid 8, which I'm pretty pleased about. Used up £4.50. That's £4.50 for this BLT. Stopped off at Burford. My lovely crew got me this, to be fair. But my budget sends me up to £89 and 50p. So it took me a while. It took me a while to get that mass. For some reason, I can't eat, cycle, and do mass. I think I've eaten too much too fast. I've got indigestion, but I can't stop eating. No. They always say don't do exercise and eat at the same time.
And then for the 3rd time my saddle dropped. For some reason it just kept slipping and it was driving me absolutely nuts. Without wanting to deviate too far from the route, I decided to keep riding and then hopefully I'd come across a bike shop or a petrol station on the way where I can tighten my saddle and get back going.
So I just stopped at Halfords so this gentleman can help me out.
With no bike shops, or petrol stations, or gas stations if you're American, in sight, I decided to pull into a Halfords Auto Centre, which in my mind was rather fitting, seeing as Halfords was the main sponsor of the team that rode these very bikes.
Thank you, mate. Is that like Uber type?
Yeah.
Oh yes, thanks mate, thank you, appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. So again, 82k in, just done about 10k with the saddle so low, my back and my knees and my muscles just crucified them. Anyway, the kind folk at Halfords who basically tightened it up, put it to the right height, and I'm on the bike again. My only issue is I don't actually have the tool, so if it drops down again, I'm gonna need to find another lovely human being to help me out. The only thing is, I am wondering, is when I should start telling my lovely date that I'm gonna be a bit late. Slightly on my mind. Emma, I may have made a bit of a mistake. I thought I'd save a bit of money, but I'm currently en route, but I might be a bit late. Just hold on in there and don't hate me. I'll be there soon. Morale's taking a bit of a dive. Just this saddle dropping down is just killing the legs. The creak of the steel. I mean, I'm not being funny, but train ticket is extortionate. Do you know what I mean? £108 one way for a 100-mile trip is a lot, but at the same time, it's harder doing it this way. Morale isn't great. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm sitting about 3 at the minute. I'm hoping it's gonna build back up. I'm just gonna grovel on through, I guess. Oh, and this wind is just blowing into my face. Yeah. Starting to think the train was the better idea. Four hours, 20 minutes in. Let's just see the kilometres. 113 kilometres. Tidy. But you want to hear some facts about the bike, I'm sure you do. So here goes. This is a replica Peugeot of the team bikes of ANC Halfords back in 1987. A team that also rode the Tour de France. And one of those riders, Malcolm Elliott, was in that team, and it was a rider I rode with back in 2011. So I'm just saying, this is a proper throwback. Bearing in mind I wasn't even born by the time this bike was made. This is a good point, or a good excuse to have a 2-minute break, because that is Pinewood Studios. Now I better carry on my own movie. It's not, well, it's better than Pinewood. Otherwise I'd be in there shooting it. But this is acting, this is real acting. We've made it, majority of the way, where Notting Hill is. And I've only had one near-death experience, which in my book's pretty good for riding in London. Have I enjoyed it? This London bit, 0. It's been horrendous. Genuinely, with some pretty crappy brakes, an awkward position. It's pretty scary riding around here. Made it to Paddington, yeah, 8.5 hours later, 6.5 hours riding time. Very, very late for my important engagement, and it has to be said, I am going to be in the doghouse for a very, very long time. It also took me so long that the camera crew left, so I'm here on my own. Anyways, what would I say about this challenge? One, I think tickets are extortionate, but nevertheless, I probably would take the hit on the train fare. Reason being is I think I'm going to spend more money in chiropractor because I need to fix my body from brutally ruining it on this bike, and 2, I went through a lot of pain over the last 100 miles, and I'd pay the extra just to not go through that again. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you love this kind of content, hit that thumbs up button, and well, if you want to see me do more mad challenges, then you know what to do. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to go and make it up to my girlfriend, I think.